Welcome to Biomass Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jacob Noterman. Before we get started, we'd like to thank today's sponsor, the International Biomass Conference and Expo, taking place April 16th through 18th in Atlanta, Georgia. Now in its 11th year, the dynamic event unites industry professionals from all sectors of the world's interconnected biomass utilization industries, including bio-based power, thermal energy, fuels, pellets, and chemicals. Learn more at biomassconference.com. The UK government has confirmed plans to phase out unabated coal-fired power generation by 2025. Information published by the Department of Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy on January 5th describes how the government plans to put the 2025 closure into effect and set out its next steps. In the document, the BEIS states that it has ruled out mandating carbon capture and storage technology to be deployed at existing coal-fired power stations. Rather, the government plans to set a new emissions intensity limit of 450 grams of carbon dioxide per kilowatt-hour for generating units. The limit will apply only to units that burn solid fossil fuels and will not apply to units that fully convert to other fuels. The BEIS also indicated that co-firing with biomass at relatively high levels is one way that power generators might be able to meet the carbon intensity limit. The UK Renewable Energy Association has spoken out in response to the BEIS's announcement, calling on the government to support additional coal to biomass conversions. In Nevada, NV Energy has announced it is seeking proposals for up to 330 megawatts of renewable energy projects. Eligible technologies include biomass, biogas, solar, geothermal, and wind. Projects must be compliant with the state's existing renewable portfolio standards. For the first time, NV Energy is also considering adding supplemental battery storage energy systems that are integrated with the proposed renewable energy resource. Eligible projects can range in size from 35 megawatts to 330 megawatts. Bids must be submitted by February 2nd. New York City is considering alternative ways to fuel its ferries. Mayor Bill de Blasio recently signed legislation that requires a 2-year feasibility study to be conducted regarding the use of renewable fuels and technologies to power the city's ferries. Renewable diesel, biodiesel, hybrid electric, battery electric, and fuel cell electric power trains are among the fuels and technologies to be included in the study. A report discussing the results of the study is scheduled to be published by December 31st of 2019. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more of the biomass industry's top stories.